Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this May 18th. Thanks for joining me, and looks like we've got more rain headed our direction. It was sort of a rainy weekend yesterday afternoon, showers and thunderstorms. Some of those were kind of strong as they moved through, lots of lightning, very heavy downpours of rain. And if you were listening to me on Friday, you know that was coming. As I mentioned, the moisture content would go up during the course of the weekend and bring us some heavy rainfall. Now, Sunday morning started out okay. We had some sunshine, even some blue sky, and then the rain began to move in. And it looks like we picked up about another half inch of rain at the Bowling Green Airport yesterday afternoon, as those showers came through. So some pretty decent rainfall over the weekend. Once you total up everything, it comes to around 2 inches of rain total that we picked up for the 2-day period, Saturday and Sunday. And now we're going to get more rain moving in this morning. I'm looking at Doppler Max HD radar, and we've got some showers as of 4:38 a.m. as I record the podcast. 4:38 a.m. Central Time. Butler County and around Morgantown getting a pretty decent downpour right now. And then we have this large area of rain back toward Paducah and Murray, Kentucky, Clarksville, Tennessee, stretching all the way back to around Dixon and Waverly, Tennessee, and all the way down I-40 west toward Jackson, Tennessee. All that has still yet to move through southern Kentucky, so it's going to be a rainy day, especially this morning and through midday as some of that moisture moves in. Some of the heaviest downpours of all throughout the whole weekend are going to come this morning. So if you missed out on some of the heavier downpours, you're likely to get something here before the day closes, because finally, we're going to have a cold front move through the area this evening, and that's going to put an end to the rainy weather, and it's also going to take down the temperature eventually and take away some of the high humidity we have been feeling, the mugginess over the last few days. So, it looks like a very rainy day ahead for us, especially this morning and through the midday and early afternoon hours until the cold front comes through. Yesterday's high temperature in Bowling Green was 84 degrees at the Bowling Green Airport. 78 is the average high. So we were, 8? Let's see, hang on a second. I'm looking. I forgot to write down the numbers. Usually I write these things down so I don't mess them up, because my math is sometimes not all that great, so I can't do it in my head like I used to. Anyway, it's 6 degrees. 6 degrees above average. 84 was the high, 78 the average. That's a 6-degree difference. Okay. 66 was our low temperature. 55 was the average, so that's an 11-degree difference. 11 degrees above average. 1 year ago, we had a high of 63 and a low of 46 back in 2014. And as I mentioned, almost a half inch of rain, 46/100ths of an inch of rain exactly, at the Bowling Green Airport from the rain and thunderstorms that came through yesterday. We're now at an even 2 inches for the month of May. We were hoping we would do some catching up here, and we have, but we're still an inch and 18/100ths below the average of the month of May on precipitation. Year to date, we're showing a surplus of almost 3 3/4 inches. Today, though, 70% chance that you will get rained on, and some of the rainfall could be heavy. We are not calling for severe weather, but as well, we saw the last couple of days, there could be 1 or 2 stronger thunderstorms. We'll see a high today right around 80 degrees. Continued muggy with all that moisture in the air, southwest wind at 10. Tonight, though, the cold front moves through. Showers will gradually end and will become mostly cloudy with a low of 64. Now, if the skies begin to clear overnight or early tomorrow morning, there is that possibility we could see some patchy, dense fog across southern Kentucky, and especially where it rains today. And then for Tuesday, tomorrow is primary election day in the state of Kentucky. This will determine who becomes the Democratic nominee for governor and the Republican nominee for governor. And then, of course, we come back in November for the big election between those two. But tomorrow is primary election day on Tuesday, and it looks to be a sunny day, less humid, at a high of 79. Wednesday, partly to mostly sunny, 76, but a little weak disturbance moves through Wednesday night into early Thursday morning with just a 30% chance of a shower, 76. Thursday, a chance of a shower early morning, then clearing, 74. Friday, mostly sunny, 77. Saturday, mostly sunny, 83. Sunday, the next chance of a shower or thunderstorm with a high of 86 as we warm back up, and yes, the muggy air returns. It is now nearing the end of May, and so muggy air will be something that we just have to get used to for a while. All right, that will do it for this edition of the podcast for your Monday morning. Thank you for listening, and God bless you. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.